So today I want to do a video about productivity to help you with 5 really great ways to be more productive. But then I looked around my apartment and I thought, oh no, I cannot do it like this. It's very unproductive. Look at that. That's a very unproductive desk. So let me clean that up for you. And bam, we're done. We are done. I used a technique. Listen, that over there is a pile that I need to work on, but I cleaned it all up, organized a lot of things, all using one of the techniques that I'm going to show you right now. So welcome to the channel. My name is Max Ryan. I'm a spiritual teacher. I am a coach. And on this channel, I help you to attract positive results. So today we are going to talk about productivity and being more productive in your life. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about 5 very practical things to help you to be more productive. And guess what? We're going to throw in an extra one. We're going to do an extra one at the end. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6 productivity hacks or strategies. So stick around till the end. So I don't know about you, but life is crazy, right? Life is so crazy, and we've got so many things that we've got to get done, and things that you want to get done, things you have to get done, right? So today, get your pens and papers and write these down. So the very first productivity hack, I guess you want to say, I don't really like that word, but I'll use it. Tip, strategy, whatever. Productivity hack is what I use to clean all of this up. I use something that I have taught so many people because it works. And it's called the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique. So the Pomodoro, say that 10 times, Pomodoro technique is a super simple way to get things done. Get things done. Now, this is how it works. It's based on, there's something you can look it up, Pomodoro technique. You know those kitchen timers, those old school ones back in the 50s, if you're old enough. I'm not old enough to know the 50s, but those kitchen timers that were shaped like a tomato, and you would turn them, right? And you time it. Here's what it is. You decide what you're going to do. Clean the desk. You're going to organize the desk, right? You turn on a Pomodoro. Pomodoro is 25 minutes. You turn everything off and you're going to do one thing. You turn on some music like I had earlier. And you just do one thing for 25 minutes. And then when it dings, you stop for 5 minutes. You just sit down, you do something else, you have a drink of water, a little texting, whatever. You have to stop. So here's how it works. You do Pomodoro 25, 5 minutes off. Pomodoro 25, 5 minutes off. Pomodoro 25, 5 minutes off. And this is so good because you're going to get a lot more done than you even think. This took me one Pomodoro. That's it. And so you just get it done. You don't want to go more than 4 Pomodoros at a time because then you get stressed out, and you know what I'm saying. It's just crazy. So Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off until you get it done. But only do 4. Only do 4 at a time. And then take a big break, come back to it. This could be for cleaning your house, could be for writing a book, it could be for organizing things, it could be for anything. So it's a wonderful, incredible productivity strategy. Okay, productivity strategy number 2 is to set goals. I know you've heard it a million times, but it works. Setting goals. You need to make sure that you know where you're going. Your ship needs to be sailing somewhere. I don't know where, but you gotta sail somewhere. Otherwise, you're just adrift at sea. You know, that analogy works really well because a lot of times people are just like, well, I guess I'll do this, I guess I'll do that. There's a place for that, for chilling and seeing what's going on. But here's the deal. If you decide, I'm going to Africa. I don't know why I looked up. I'm going to Africa. You gotta figure out a way to get to Africa. right? And I'm going to Africa by a certain date. So look at your personal goals, look at your business goals, look at your community goals, how you want to work in the community, right? How you want to give back, big one, right? So, and this is what you do. You do it in 3 different sections. So, you do it like this. You break it down like this. First, it's what your yearly goal is, right? What's your yearly goal? And then, what is your monthly goal? And what is your weekly goal? So easy, so easy. I mean, I'm saying it's easy, but it's going to take time for you to figure out what you really want and where you're going or how much money you want to make or attract in your life, right? One great tool is this. Let me just pull it up here. And I'll just show this to you right here. It's called the self-journal. The self-journal. I think that might be backwards. I'm not sure. I don't understand why things are backwards. Anyway, doesn't matter. But it's called the self-journal. Whoopsie. Ugh. The self-journal. The self-journal is a 13-week, so you chunk it down. 13 weeks, you decide on 3 goals, 1 main one, 2 minor ones, and you every day you move towards that goal and you fill it out and you write in it and you say, oh, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I use this a lot. So yearly, monthly, weekly goals, and check out the self-journal. It's pretty awesome. It's not too complicated because some of them are really complicated. I kind of like this one. Okay, the next productivity strategy is, I got this from Brendon Burchard a long time ago. It's called the Friday Finish List. It goes right along with doing your goals, but it's a Friday finish list. It gets you on your weekly goal thing. It's more specific. So you just say to yourself, by Friday, I want to have cleaned out the closet. I want to have written the first chapter of my book. I want to have exercised 10 hours. I don't know what it is, but it's really satisfying. I'm telling you, you write that in your self-journal. It's really great. You put it on Monday and then you go to Friday and then you write and then you can check it off. I mean, checking off is really satisfying, isn't it? I mean, for most people, I think it is. So it's so simple. It's just a Friday finish list. It's like a to-do list, but for the week. There's something about ending up, I mean, if you don't work on Saturdays, I work on Saturdays. You go into the weekend or you could say it's Saturday. It doesn't matter. But it's like a span of 5 days when you just go, yeah, I did it. So it's called the Friday Finish List. Okay, now this one's a little bit different because I find, especially being a single person, I find that a lot of us, especially now with COVID, I mean, we've got to put everything in the, under the umbrella of COVID and what it's doing, right? I find cooking is a lot of work, and I think most of you do too. So this hack, this strategy, this for productivity, is to prepare your meals, Do meal prep at the beginning of the week or on Sundays. Just say, I'm going to make a pan of lasagna, and that's going to be my dinner for the next, few days, whatever happens to be. Make in bulk, like on Sunday. If you've got kids, they can help you. You can put it in special little containers. It's actually pretty fun. And then you just open the fridge and you're like, that's what I'm having. Super easy, really easy. It takes, I'm telling you, there is so much time. I don't say wasted because I do love cooking, but it gets to be a grind. I know that you know what I mean. It gets to be a grind cooking all the time. Unless you're ordering out all the time, which it starts. And if you live in New York City, it just is like ridiculous. So meal prep is an incredibly powerful and practical way to be more productive. You don't have to think about it. What am I going to make tonight? What do the kids want? Whatever. You can even if you have a family, involve your family and be like, okay, let's make a menu. It's pretty good. And that helps you to become more productive, streamlined, efficient, and it's actually kind of fun, right? Bon appetit. Productive, right there. Productive. That's Velma, if you don't know. She's having a little nap. Shh. Okay, so, all right, I had to get her in the shot. All right, so for our next productivity strategy, this one, I'm telling you, this one really helps me. It helped me when I really discovered it. And that is discover the time of day when you are the most productive. We all have it. You know how they say some people are morning people, some people are evening people, some people are afternoon people, I guess. You never hear that. Do you ever hear people say, well, I'm an afternoon person? They say I'm a night person or a morning person. Why is that? Anyway, right. So just for me, I am super productive early. I get up at 6 a.m. Even without my cats, I used to get up at 6 a.m. And I meditate, have my coffee, do my thing. By 6:30, I am ready. And I'll work, bum, 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 bum. Even though I have other things during the day, that's my most productive time, from like 6:30 to about 10. So that's a good chunk of time that I can do my writing, I can do my organizing, I can get things together. So what time of the day is really most productive for you? That's when you should focus on doing your tasks, okay? Doing whatever you really need to get done, you do it at that time of the day. Don't throw that time of the day away. Because listen, your body clock is going, I'm ready, let's go. It could be at midnight. It doesn't even matter what time of the day it is for you. As long as you can make it work, do everything you can to organize and switch things around in your life so that your most productive time of the day is a time that you can do your most satisfying and actually your hardest work. All right? So find your most productive time of the day. Bonus time. All right, so this is your bonus. This is your sixth productivity strategy, hack. I keep wanting to say hack and I don't like that word. All right, so here's the sixth one, your bonus one. And this one is important. I want you to, when you make your goals, you make your list of what you have to do and everything, I want you to put the hardest one first. Put the thing that's going to be the toughest at the top of your list to do. Use the Pomodoro technique and think about, this is the hardest thing that I have to do. I've got to organize these papers, or I have to make that call. I have to, or the hardest, or the thing that you're resisting most. Does that make sense? So do the hardest thing first. Because listen, here's the deal. When you do the hardest thing first, everything else is like easy peasy. It's all easy street after that, or easier. Makes sense? So write your list of your goals, your daily goals, your weekly, your yearly, and you attack and you approach and you go into that hardest thing, number one. You will really appreciate this. You're not gonna like it at first, but it works. It works. Okay, friends, I hope that that's helped you, because being productive, listen, the more productive you are, the more you're going to sit in your skin better, or whatever that saying is. You're going to feel more grounded. You're going to feel more accomplished when you're more productive. It just is true. That's true. It's not about what we do. It's about who we are and our beingness. But while we're on this planet, you know what? You got to grab life and you got to start moving and accomplishing. Because if you don't start accomplishing and feeling like, yeah, I did that, listen, depression, anger, frustration is just around the corner. So take all of these things and start applying them to your life. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe all six. I don't know what it is. But please, I'm interested in some productivity hacks that you have. Please put them in the comments below, because I'd really appreciate that. I'm always looking for new ones. Always looking for new ones. All right? Or if you've got books or any recommendations to share with the community, I would love that. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I know your time is valuable, and it's really, really an honor to share with you, teach with you, be with you. And if you'd like to become a patron of mine, you can go to patreon.com to support the work. This is how I make my money. And let me know if you need anything at all. All right. Well, today could be the best day of your life, as I always say, and that's the truth. It is the truth. I always say that because it's the truth. Think about that. Today could be the best day of your life. So go make it the best day of your life. Be productive. All right. I love you so much, and I will talk to you really soon. And by the way, that is my shower right there. That's my shower right there. And it looks like that because you see the curtains up there? See the cat house up there? See the pictures down there? All those pictures used to be up there. But guess who's knocked them all down so they can have a cat house up there? But that's my bathroom. That's my shower. This is an old school New York apartment. And I can't have the beautiful, actually matching curtain that you wouldn't know it's a shower there because of what? The cats.